I think that non-binary polyamorous gem people may be infringing some copyrights. Hello, my name is Z and I go by they, them pronouns. This is like a part 2 to a video I made a bit ago. It's a vlog of me writing a short story, and this is gonna be me talking about my workshop that happened and then also my revision process. It's not a vlog, it's just me talking. So if you haven't checked that video out, go check it up in the cards. I don't know which side it's on. So yeah, and the first part I filmed like right after my workshop, so that was like a month ago. Like it's now October and that was in September. So I'll see you after that when I talk about my revision process. Hey, it's now Thursday after my workshop and I have like all these papers back from people like writing all my story and stuff, which I freaking love. And I've just been going through them. I'll talk about the workshop in a second. But this one person's, oh my god, this one person's comment literally had me almost crying, like I'm like laughing. They wrote, I think that non-binary polyamorous gem people may be infringing some copyrights. Like talking about Steven Universe. Oh my god. Maybe. I don't think it is. But like, I love that. I think another person mentioned Steven Universe because the aliens in my story, I decided to give them like gem skin. Like it's not even like skin, like they have like shards, but I like never explained it enough. So yeah, that was a big thing. Okay, now I'll go into the workshop. That was a big thing. Everyone was so confused about everything, and it was great. I knew they were going to be. And yeah, I know how to make it better. I know like what I need to include and like how to do it. And a lot of people were confused with I did 2 POVs and I didn't really like structure them that well. Like I only changed the font and one's in like all lowercase because I wanted to do that. I just thought it'd be cool to do all lowercase, and so one's in Times New Roman, one's in Garamond. And before I had like little like things in between each section, but I cut that out because it would have made my thing a page longer, and like our limit was 18 and I did not want to go above 18. So yes, everyone was confused, and I'm blaming that more so. Well, it also is because like people didn't know like if like the Garamond was like in the past or whatever, and like who was who and like which were the aliens, which were the humans, that kind of thing. But some people did get it, which was really good. So like there was a lot of like people getting my story and then a lot of like not getting it. No one fully knew what was going on, which I didn't really want them to, but I did want to plant seeds in there, which they weren't effective, but I know how to make them effective now because of what they told me and how to like make it better. I basically just need to work on like the beginning and then like add stuff more so. And there's just a lot of things, man. Like oh my god, there's this one scene though that I thought, is this necessary in here? Which is like a romance scene between 2 of the characters. And like my prof even said that was like the best scene in it because it like it helped with the world building or whatever. But like my romance love and like I don't think anyone really got that the humans, like my human card, like it has 3 people in it and they're all in a relationship together, like they're all like together. And like one person asked me if they were like polyamorous, like when everyone else was talking, I said yes. So like someone got that. Like I would like to think more people got that, but like at least one person did. So I should make that more clear because they are all together in a polyamorous relationship. And all the aliens are non-binary, which is just peak on the cake. They said that it felt like it was like in a much larger story. Like they thought that this was like a chapter from like a novel I'm actually writing, which is not. I wrote this in 3 days. I told them that. I was like, guys, I only wrote this in 3 days at like the very end. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good comment or not. Like I can see how it can be good and how it cannot be good, because like what they were saying was good. It was like they felt that the world was so like crafted and thought out that it must be part of like a bigger story because of how like they could tell that like I knew a lot about this world. And like I do know more, but I don't know like a lot. But yeah, but then like the other part is like, oh, it's like lacking all this kind of stuff, which I do get as well. I do need to like differentiate the aliens versus the humans more and that kind of thing, which I'm very excited. I'm actually excited to like revise this. I don't know when I'm going to, because I'm like busy with other like stuff and like projects and stuff. My professor, he wrote a long like 3 pages worth like letter, which is amazing. And yes, he's the prof, like yeah. And oh my god, he wrote so much on the page. I literally love like turning in like essays or stories or whatever and seeing like the red ink on it back. Like that's just fave. Like writing essays in school, that was like my favorite thing ever. He like attached grammar things. Thanks. He attached all this grammar stuff. Oh my god. It's true. I tend to use grammar in a way that's like not right. Like I use so many like commas and like semicolons and dashes and stuff. So he attached how to punctuate dialogue, which is like a story, and then Purdue L, punctuation, semicolons, colons, and parentheses. I love using parentheses in my writing. Like, fight me. I love it. I love reading it. I love writing it. Fight me. And then, a chapter from the language of fiction, chapter 12, comma splices, run-ons, and semicolons. Yes, I'm a very, big writer of the run-on sentence. That is, a key factor in my writing style. And I'm not sure if right now it's like a stylistic thing or if it's me just learning how to write. I think it's stylistic, at least right now, my style. Because, like, I just love run-on sentences. They're so much fun when they're, like, done right, and I, like, try to do them right. But I guess I don't a lot of the time, so that's why he put that in there. Oh my god. I'm gonna have so much fun looking over this. Like, there is, like, the factor of... Like I was saying, there is, like, a factor in this of, like, workshopping, like, you want to take away the good, like, you want to see it in a good light, but it's very easy to, like, go into that, like, realm of, like, oh my god, all these things are so bad about my story, it's all trash, like, oh my god, this all sucks, there's so much writing on this page, and, like, all that kind of stuff. But you shouldn't see it as, like, as it being bad. It's something that's, like, people are trying to help you write better, and your first draft of anything is going to be utter shit. Like, you should not believe that your first draft is going to be, like, magnificent or whatever. Like, it's not going to be good, even if you, like, proofread it or whatever. I did not proofread my story, which is why I, like, mentioned that. I should have proofreaded my story, because there's so many, like, grammar mistakes. But anyways, like, there's so... Like, all these comments are meant to help you, and at the end of the day, not everyone is going to like your story, but as long as you like your story and you like where it's coming from, then you're good. But, like, there is a sort of, like, balance that has to be between, like, the reader and you. The reader has to, like, understand your story at least. Unless, like, if they're not supposed to, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're supposed to get it, and then they don't have to like it. They just have to get it. They have to, like, know where you're coming from. And there's your point of view where you have to, like, make it as fun as you want, which can be hard with, like, all, like, these rules or whatever. Like, it's so easy for myself to just, like, see these 3 pages of, like, his notes and be like, oh my god, my story sucks, all this stuff. But then, like, you just gotta remember, like, the good things that people said, because in workshop there is supposed to be, like, a balance of, like, good and, like, not bad, but, like, stuff to work on. So you just gotta remember the good things and remember that you're not utter shit. Like, your story might be, like, not that great, but you can always make it better. If you want to. You can just scrap some ideas too. Like, other short stories, I've been like, I didn't really like this, so I'm not gonna work on it anymore. But this is, like, I think the second short story that I ever wrote that I really want to work on again. And I kind of do, like, might want to make it into, like, a full novel, because I think it would be a really cool idea, but I don't know how that would work. Like, I feel like it'd be, like, a really short novel, even though I have, like, a lot of stuff to say with it, because there's, like, a message that I wanted to, like, present, which one person did mention. It was great. I'm gonna say it here. So this one person, I love this person, they asked, who we were supposed to root for, like the humans or the aliens, and like that's why I wrote this. Like, it's like in a war of like this kind, like who, like, is there a side to be on? Like, who are you supposed to root for? Like, that kind of thing. And that's like a big question. But I'm happy that like this person asked it, like, because that's exactly what I wanted them to ask. Because like there are sides to each of the story. Like, they didn't even know like the full like measure of it. But like, I'm glad that the person got that. And I feel so sorry for this one kid. He didn't get that it was 2 POVs, like, at all, until like the very, very end. It seems like in his notes for me, because like when it switched to my like human point of view, I did like on capitals for like everything, and he like put down the capitals for literally everything that should be capitalized, and then he said like stuff about like the font change or whatever, and I kind of blame myself because like I didn't put the things in between. And I also didn't make it more clear. Even though I didn't want to make it clear until like a certain point. Like, I wanted the reader to be in mystery until like a certain point, and then be like, okay, I got this, you know? So I think I can still do that while doing like the other things. But yeah, I feel like that's the end of this vlog. Hello, now we're back to the future. Is that what it is? Anyways, it's like a whole month now, and it's been a while since I actually handed in my revision. I meant to make this video earlier, but I just kept not doing it. So we're here now, and so basically, I took all those comments and I like sat with them or whatever, and then I went through the teacher's draft, and I like had like a blank copy like this, right? And so I marked it up with all of his like stuff that I agreed with, obviously. Like, I'm not just gonna follow him blindly, because that's kind of dumb to me. Like, I know it's for a grade, but like, it's like your creativity, you know, like all that stuff. Anyways, so this is my paper. This was my revision thingy that I just, yeah, it looks like a unicorn threw up on it. Here's a better view. Isn't it just wonderful? I think it helps me, the color coding. So basically the green is grammar / like wording, like sentences. Purple is clues to like my world, because like I never really outrightly say anything. And then blue is descriptions, which I need more of. Orange is like character, or like places where I could put more character info. Pink is things to add / change. All these could like fit with each other, but whatever. And then yellow was specifically for comma splices, which was a big problem for me, because I didn't know they were a thing. Well, like in sentences I knew, but like when it's like people talking, I didn't know they were a thing. Like, I have one that's like, she turns to Peter, comma, and it's like dialogue. I didn't know that was like wrong until he told me. So yeah, that's a big goof on me. And that was mainly why he attached those like grammar things to my copy of my thing, of my story. So I get that now. I didn't really read through them, so there's that. I just worked with what he gave me. So this is like the worst page of them all, just because it's like the beginning page and you need to like establish the beginning. But like, I did it for all the pages. Let me try to find, see, like, I did it for all the pages and stuff. It's mainly green, because like I write long sentences or whatever, so like Some of them are kind of like wonky. I always use that word when describing sentences. So yeah. So my first draft was 18 pages and it was 4,883 words. And my revision draft is 21 pages and it's 5,752 words. Almost 1,000 words more. That's because I added so much like description and like character description and like more clues to the world and stuff. But I also cut out the whole ending and changed it. It still ends kind of the same. Spoiler, not spoiler, but like death. Because whenever I write short stories, like 90% of them tend to be like a surrounding death, or like death happens in the end, and that's what happens. So yeah, I completely cut out the ending, and the ending had like so much bad stuff. Like I added in that they have superpowers when I didn't say it before, and it was literally just to like do like one kind of plot point. So I cut all that out, and I made it work with them not having superpowers because I was not going to get into that. And I think it worked out for the better. My story feels a lot better to me, and I'm more happy with it than I was before. Like, I feel like this is a good draft. Like, obviously, I'd still need to, like, go through it more if I wanted to, like, submit it places or whatever. But right now, I feel like it's a good second draft, and I'm really happy with it. And I like the ending. I like how I ended it, even though I think I might have, like, been able to go in deeper. But I think for now it's good. And I wasn't really concerned with page count for this draft because it was a revision draft, so I didn't be like... So I wasn't thinking, like, oh, the class had to read this. I was thinking, oh, he has to read this. He signed up for this. So that's what I did. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. One big thing I added was like little like dividers in between each like POV section because people were confused. And like I said before, I only took those out because to make it 18 pages. I did not want to be the person to go over 18. Like I was the first workshop person. I did not want to be the person to go over 18. You know what I mean? So yeah, and surprisingly, I didn't cut anything, like, excluding the ending, because, like, I replaced it. Like, I didn't cut any scenes, which I feel good about, because I think that all my scenes were needed. Hopefully, my prof feels the same way. And I didn't change the title. I was thinking about changing the title. It's still, if only we knew we were, what the fuck? If only we knew where we were going, semicolon, to infinity. And I think it's fine. I could probably change it, but whatever. I went more in depth with their like skin and stuff because the gem people, the aliens, they have like their skin is like hard rock or whatever, and it's like some are like what scales, like pointy or whatever. I made someone's skin and I had to make that clear. And then I forgot hair. So I mentioned one of the gem people having hair, and I should just not have mentioned that and made him think that none of them had hair, because now it feels weird. Like, why would they have hair? I don't know what I was doing, but in my head they have hair. So yeah, that's basically what I did to revise. Going back on that, I basically just did this, and I went through my whole thing on my laptop. Like, I like marking it up on the paper first, so I did that with his notes like next to me. And I even like made my own things on here that I felt were weird. Like, I didn't just go by him. He's not God. So I did that, and then I I worked on it with the document next to me, and then this like next to me, you know. My laptop's right here, that's why I'm like looking over here. And that's basically what I did. It's a short story, so like I feel like it's pretty easy to do. I'm probably gonna do the same process once I'm done like a novel or whatever. Like, I've never finished a novel, so I feel like when I'm done one, I'm going to go through it once or twice to like make sure things make sense. Like, not make sense in the whole picture, but like like change things that I know I know I have to change already. Like for my one novel, Daisy, like I know I want to fix like the whole beginning. So I'm going to do that on my laptop, I think. And then I'm going to print it all out. And then I'm going to go through it with like color coding and all that stuff. And it's going to be a blast. And I'm excited. Yeah, I don't really like revision. I just like writing it and then being done. But this, I kind of like this. This was kind of fun. Like, because I color coded it and stuff. So that's the end of this video. If you like this like series kind of thing of me like vlogging and then like talking about my workshop, tell me in the comments down below or on my socials in the description box down below so that I know what to do for my next workshop story, which I kind of already started. And give this video a thumbs up if you found my revision process kind of fun. Like be proud of me. I actually revised something which is a big feat for me. And if you like my personality or you like my story idea, check out my other videos. You might find something else that you like, and subscribe if you haven't already because I'm pretty chill and I love to talk to people in the comments and stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. It's currently like 12 p.m. on a Wednesday and I'm just dead. So anyways, I hope to see you later.